So I mentioned water intake in the last section of this training, right, of this workshop, and I cannot stress enough water. It's funny, we think of losing our electrolytes and getting dehydrated in the summertime because we're so hot and we're sweating, right? My dad was really famous about reminding me during the winter that we actually lose a lot of our stuff out when we're breathing in the winter. Crazy, huh? I would have never thought about that. So all year round, you need to be drinking your freaking water. You need water. I know some people don't like the flavor of water, so get a fruit infused water bottle. You know, oh, actually I have one right here, look. Oh, I took the basket. Oh, I took the basket out. So this is another water bottle I have. I got it on Amazon. It's glass, right? It's, I think 32 ounces, but I don't think I have the basket in it. I don't. So it actually, this is the top, and then there's a little whisk, like see, mesh metal basket that you can put fruit in, right? Put cucumbers, lemon, whatever. And then you've got a water bottle. And this also comes with a nice little little things here, so you can actually carry it like a backpack. It's super convenient. If you want to know about this, ask me. I will send you the link over to get it. I'm not going to include it in the resources tab, but just reach out to Brandy Ellen online, and I will send you the link to the one I got. So putting fruit in there, we use biofuel, BioSteel, something like that. It's a little more expensive of an hydration drink. There's also, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't really promote Gatorade, but my other half, that's what he started drinking instead of soda, and I think it's a step up in nutrition from soda, kind of. And I don't believe in artificial or the fake sweeteners. The only sugar that I'm fine with is like maybe an all-natural monk fruit or maybe stevia. Stevia is generally what I would use. So one of the other things I did is I after I lost my 50 pounds from walking every day for 15 minutes minimum, is I realized that I lost 50 pounds in a couple of years, and now I wanted to take it to another step, another level. I needed to change what I was eating, right? So my stomach, I don't know if y'all can see, you know, I'm not super skinny. I got a belly, right? I actually lost some of these love handles. They were out a little more. But that's because I started incorporating new diet routines, and about over a month ago now, I started doing some arm workouts, right? And one of the things I've started doing is finding ways to, this is during the day, right? This simple exercise, do this as many times as you can, right? Until you can't do it anymore. It works this flabby section. That's my goal, is to get rid of this flab, because someone told me you can only get rid of the flab by surgery, and I'm gonna prove them wrong, right? All right, back to the nutrition and diet. So I don't believe in fad diets. I don't know what your health situation is. You might be pre-diabetic, you might have diabetes, you might have an allergy to something, but my family for the most part switched to what I call clean eating, right? We eat mostly natural foods, meaning fruits, vegetables, meats from local farms. We try for organic, and most of our stuff ends up being gluten-free naturally because we go organic and whole food options. That's not to say that we don't buy our mac and cheese, Annie's mac and cheese. We eat that, it's an organic, but it's still a processed food. So we, my middle kid, who just turned 17 as of the recording of this, he eats a little differently than us. He does have the artificial sweeteners, the no-calorie sweeteners, whatever those are. He does eat drink ultra-filtered milk that's fat-free. So he eats a little differently than the rest of us. But for the most part, we all eat real food. And we switched that about 2 years into the walking thing because the youngest son wanted to do boxing, and well, you got to eat real food to be healthy for boxing, and you have to have the right mindset. So we've kind of been transforming slowly. Well, I don't expect you to transform your diet right now. It is important to think about what you're eating and what you're drinking, because from experience, I can tell you that if I drink alcohol one night, if I have just a drink or two, a wine cooler, right? I'll have 1 or 2 wine coolers. I know that I'm going to be a little tired tomorrow on my walk than I was today when I didn't have any alcohol the night before, right? There's just certain things you'll notice. If I have some chips, which we don't really buy chips, we kind of buy These chickpea things, they're really good. But if you've had teeth pulled, as I have, they hurt your gums to chew. I have a bunch of teeth that have been pulled, so chewing is not fun. But chickpeas, those are good. Again, they're processed food technically. So, but if I eat certain foods, I know the next day I'm not gonna feel as like, I won't have as much energy on my walk. And so that's what I want you to pay attention to. And that's what this section is really about, is paying attention to what you're eating, drinking, putting into your mouth, and how it makes you feel. So I removed the white sugars. I will have like an organic cane sugar, but excuse me, I honestly have no health problems just other than high blood pressure, which I have now gotten back under control. I'll lose another 50 pounds and it probably will be like even lower, right? So I've got it into a manageable thing just by walking every day and then transforming my diet. Garlic is the trick for me. So I'm not gonna go much deeper into this because I'm not getting into diet and nutrition. I really think that's an area where you should speak to a nutritionalist or your doctor. You know, even walking, you should make sure you have the okay from a doctor to walk 15 minutes a day. I don't know, there could be something going on where walking might not be good for you. So of course, before getting into anything, make sure that you have permission from your doctor that this is a safe and healthy option for you, okay? Be clear with that. So there definitely is a component of nutrition and what you drink that will play a part in whether or not you show up with your all of your energy or not. So if you're eating out at McDonald's more than not, maybe curb that habit a little bit. Or if you're eating out more often than not, because I know it's been humid up here in the Northeast. It's like we get this nice little bout of like 2 days of, oh, I can breathe, and then the humidity comes in and we just don't want to cook. It heats up the whole house. Even with AC, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's sweating, right? So I get it, but less of that, okay? Less of that. You can go to the store and buy pre-made 95%, 85%, whatever lean beef you want. And you can have pre-made burgers and just go home and cook them on the grill outside, or you could like cook them on your stove really fast. So think of those kind of ideas versus going out at the fast food, because even though they're technically pre-made beef patties at the store, they're generally a little more healthy than the ones you're buying at McDonald's, which is probably fake meat. So that's it for nutrition. Just want to remind you that nutrition and drinking water is really important to showing up your best and replenishing yourself after a walk. But I'm not going to get any further than that, other than I do recommend people eat real food because real food is better for your body. Thank you, and we'll chat on another subject in just a moment. Mark this as complete and move on.